Hey guys, Tyler here. Now, this is something I do really want to do one of these days. I really got a surprise. There's actually 3 of them in my area I can go to. There's Motor City, which is in Ypsilanti in April. Then there's one in Ohio around the same time the one in Ypsi starts. Then there's Indiana, which I don't know what Indy is, but I would like to go to at least one of them. I don't care if I go to Ypsi, Ohio, or Indy FurCon. But I'd like to go to at least one FurCon, at least one of these days, go to a FurCon where I can have fun watching it have fun. I mean, I won't be in suit or nothing, but come on. Just watch it, be fun. The thing is, though, I would need a camera that could hold a lot of battery and a lot. I mean, okay, the chips would be, okay, I have enough chips for that, but I would need a camera that has a big, long battery. I would need money to do this. I would need a lot of money, a big, long camera with a big, long battery, some big fat chips or even tape if it's even possible, and have the equipment to film every single fursuiter there, within a couple days. It's 3 days. I mean, within 2 days, film at least everyone at least once within 2 days. Because then I would have some for the channel, and because I am technically banned a furry since August 2021. First time I found out actually technically was a furry, it was back in 2020 when I was the school's mascot for that one time. And this is before Corona got real bad. But yeah, I found out in 2021 that I took a test online from some YouTuber, I'm not going to say their name, and found out that I'm a furry. And then Odin Wolf, a few months later, Owen Wolf gave out the same test, and I started cracking up and busted laughing, saying, "Yep, I am one." Then I found out room 366. That's a pretty cool thing. They did 2 videos by Easy Wolf. Did two videos from the Netherlands. And I'm thinking, if we had a club like that here in Michigan, I'd be in it right now. I'd be a VIP at the club. We had a club here called R366 or Club 366. Be nice. We had 366 club here, or it's a club for furries, but I don't think there's no furries that are going to go public in Southwest Michigan. Okay? I mean, if I had the money, yes, I would go to MWF. I would not go to MWF. MWF is in Illinois. Towards December, I wouldn't go to that. I would go to Ypsi. I would go to FurCon in Michigan. It's in Ypsi. I would go to that right off the bat. Or I'd go to Indy. Or I'd go to Ohio. But most likely, if I ever could go to a furry convention, it would be in Ypsilanti or it would be in Indianapolis. Because Ypsi is about from the Walmart in Coldwater, Michigan. There's a sign that says Ypsilanti 88 miles. Really? Yeah, there's a sign that says Quincy, blank, blah, 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 Ypsilanti 88 miles from Coldwater, Michigan. Coldwater is about 40 miles from here, so that would be a little over 100 miles from here. I would like to go to Ypsilanti FurCon. So yeah, I'd go to Motor City FurCon in Ypsilanti, Michigan in April. I would. Or I'd go to Indy FurCon, wherever Indy FurCon is. I like to go to at least one of them. One of these days, I'd like to go to one of those. Actually, I should write a bucket list of things I want to do before I die. I should write my bucket list. Well, you see here, there's a few things you actually already done, Tyler, on your bucket list before you died already. Well, technically, yeah, there has been a few things I have done. You sure know a list of stuff you want to try doing before you die. Well, that's actually a list. And Operation TRFC or 3RFC. That's not going to happen. What about KZoo? What about Zoo FurryCon? What if they do a FurryCon in Kalamazoo? You go to that? Yeah, I would. If I had to get past the stuff, yeah, I'd go to Kalamazoo and do it. But I know my mother would be interested in going, so yeah, I don't know how to get there. If they did a FurryCon just for a couple hours here in Three Rivers, that'd be pretty cool. I would go to it. Even if it's just for the day or for a couple hours, I would go to it, have fun. That would be pretty cool, though. But I know wishing too big is but Tyler still be 3RFC or TRFC. I know, but I don't think that would work. I don't know how people from Southwest Michigan would actually go to it. Think of it, Tyler. It'd be in Three Rivers. Yeah, that means you'd be running it, and that means people who are in first, it would just be for the day. It'd be less of a hassle. It's just for the day. A Saturday. Help the business for a day, and trust that would work out. Yeah, but then I have to get permits, and I have to have people help me post it online and stuff. But think of it, Tyler. That would work. Yeah, that would work. Instead of the weekend, just for the day. TRFC or 3RFC. That would work in my. It would work. That would work technically. But that's not going to happen for a while. If it did happen, yippee. If it does, hooray. If it doesn't, you keep on trying, you keep on something. But yeah, TRFC or 3RFC might happen one of these days. But my biggest concern is I really want to go to Ypsilanti or Indianapolis, where I know I'll see tons of fursuiters. Yeah, well, I'm not going. I would never go to DVR or I would never go to I would never go to Denver or. I mean, I would just go to Michigan, Ohio, or Indiana. I would not go to Illinois. I don't want to go to MDLF in Indiana. I mean Illinois, and I don't want to go to the ones. I don't want to go to Denver. No offense to Denver. I don't want to go to Denver. I don't want to go to. I don't want to go to Denver. I don't want to go to the east. I don't want to go to the west side. Oh, that Furry Down Under would be a very, very, very expensive job. If I went to the Furry Down Under, that'd be very, very, very expensive and very, very cool and very, very surprising what would happen. The post office in Australia would love. The United States Postal Service. The postal service in the United States would love me. I would be mailing some stuff from here, from Australia to Michigan to America. That'd be quite pricey, I bet. Mailing something from Australia to the United States would be quite pricey. I have mailed stuff to the UK before. That's pricey. So yeah, mailing something from Australia to the US, it'd be quite pricey. Yeah, I would do that. If I could do that, yeah, I'd do that. Oh, if I could C5 my butt, if I could do what Conversation does with C5ing, I would C5 myself to Australia right now, pick up some stuff from Australia, and physically have it posted from there to up here. And I've had all the money in the world to do that too. C5 my butt from here to Gypsy and to Indy FurCon for videos. That'd be pretty fun, but chance that would happen is slim to none. But yeah, if I can go to a FurryCon, that'd be nice. But yeah, so I have 3 choices in my area. I can go to Indy, Ypsilanti, or go to Ohio. Thing is, though, it goes in this order: Michigan, Ohio, Indianapolis. Which Indianapolis, I'm not really sure what that is, but Indianapolis is more towards the summer, I think. I'm not really sure. I have to look into that. I think it's already passed. So yeah, but like I said, if I had the money, most likely I'd go to Ypsilanti in Michigan. Most likely I'd go to Motor City FurCon one of these days. Eventually go to Motor City FurCon one of these days. Maybe go to that, or I'm lucky maybe go to Indy FurCon. Who knows? But still, if I ever decide to go to one of these places, I would need to have a vest or something on it that says press. I would have to have a press pass. I would have to get my own little pass like you're supposed to have, and wear a vest that says, oh, that guy's going a little fast in the yellow Jeep. I would have to have a pass. I would have to have a press vest on or something so they know I'm press. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool though. But who knows? Someday that might happen. Someday it might not happen. But yeah, if I get a chance to go to Indy FurCon or Motor City FurCon one of these days, just to film it. Just to be there and film it, that'd be nice. Or was it someone give you the footage for it? Yeah, that'd be nice too. But yeah, if someone sent me footage of any if someone sent me chips of any furry convention, give me a letter and tell me where it's at, I'd be glad to put it up on YouTube. That'd be fun. As long as that'd be nice. But yeah, one of these days I'll go to a furry convention. One of these days, I hope one of these days. Still, there's one thing I do know I'm gonna get done before I die. I'll be at least 62 or 63 when that one thing happens. I want to do. I know when I'm turned 62 or 63, that one thing I want to happen. At least here. That happens in February, so I'll be at least 62 or 63 when that happens. Wow, I'll be that old. Well, I'm already halfway there, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'll be 62 or 63 years old when I do that. Oh well, that's not gonna happen for a few more years, so that's for a future video to talk about what that is. But yeah, go to a furry convention would be nice.